Good morning. Welcome to my daily inspiration and happy Valentine's Day. Today I am going to share a few things. The first being that I'm going to color in some images. I've started doing them and I've been sharing these Stampin Write markers for various things that you can do with them, and the last one I'm going to share is that you can actually color in with them, because remember they have a fine tip point and a thick end, a calligraphy end. And I'll be coloring in, well, you can color in with either, because if you've got very small areas, then your fine tip's going to work well. But I'm also going to show you how you can use your blender pen to remove some color. So you can see that on the rocks here, where I've removed a little bit of color to make the shade lighter. And they are available in a pack of 3 for $25, okay? And you don't need one for every color, because all you do is, after you finish blending, rub it off on a scrap piece of paper until it comes clear, and it doesn't matter if the nib is discolored, because it doesn't affect your work. So they are the blender pens to remove color or blend two colors together. And the other thing I want to share with you is the stamp set that I'll be using. So I purchased this stamp set, which is a new stamp set, and it's called Darling Dinos. So I bought it with the die cut, $71, because I can see myself getting a lot of use out of this one now that I have a grandson. Not only on his layouts, but also on cards that I'll be making for him in his younger years. So you can see all the dinos there, and they're just gorgeous. It reminds me of the Flintstones, okay? So that's what this reminds me of back in my younger years. But I bought it with the dies. So it is $71 with the dies, but it's around the $35 mark if you buy just the stamp set alone, okay? And then you could fussy cut them yourself or stamp them directly on a background. So that's what I've stamped my images with, and I've got a card in mind to make with it. So I'm just going to get started and color in. So I've pulled out a few colors here. So you can see I've already started, and I'm going to continue coloring in, and I'm going to start with the rock. So I'll finish coloring in the rock. I just wanted to have a play prior to me coming on live, just to show you what I've been playing with. And then with the flower, I'm making that a sort of a two-tone thing. So I'm just doing that to start with, and then I'll come back to finish that off. So then I'm going to go to the blue dinosaur. Now this one is called Balmy Blue. I don't have a lot of blues in my range yet. I did think of colouring in the dinosaur a little bit lighter. So what I might do is I might just, when I colour in, leave some gaps so I can put some lighter colours through on him, because I didn't realise this colour was going to be as dark as it is. So I will bring in a second colour and then blend them in. So I'm going to just colour in, and you can see that they colour in well. Now remember, these are not alcohol markers. These are water-based dye markers, okay? So they will colour differently, but if you've got them and that's all you've got, then by all means colour. So at the moment, I don't have any of the Stampin' Up alcohol markers. They are on my list to get, but I'm not going to get everything all at once because it becomes a costly exercise. But I know that I can colour in using this marker, not a problem. So I'm just going to get the lighter one out of the pastels and see how I go with filling in some gaps and then blending some colour over. So it's a little bit of a test because I haven't done this before, and hopefully it works okay. If not, I'll just go over it again. So I'll let that sit and then I'll blend it in. So you can see that I've got patches that I want to finish in. I coloured the tusks with the early espresso, and now I've gone into the gaps with the pecan pie, and then I've got this one here. So I'm going to colour him in with the mosey or mossy meadows. Okay, so this is a darker green. It might be too dark. I might have to stamp all these again and redo them, but for now this is what I'm doing. And yeah, you're probably not going to even see the outline of the stamping, but it is what it is. So I might even do his face in a different colour. We'll see how we go. So yeah, so you can see that it does colour in beautifully. Okay, so no problems colouring in with these. What are your thoughts? Have you had a play with these? Have you got a set yourself? I would like to know if you've got a set, how you've used it, and that's worked out well. It's dried up a lot lighter than I thought. You can still see the stamped image. So I'm going to go ahead and colour in his face using that one colour. It dries really, really well. I'm liking that you can't see the lines on it, and I've just gone over my lines from rushing, so I don't keep you guys waiting too long. That's okay. I can fussy cut where I've gone out. All right, so, and that was all with the thick end. I'll let that dry a little bit. I'll go to these pieces and I'm nearly done, and then I'll share my card. I'll put my card together today. I'm going to use the plaid, I don't know the exact name, but the plaid paper that has just been released. I'm liking the look of the plaid paper, so I've been creating things with it. So I think I will have the lighter leaves on my flowers. And then I'm going to go in and put a little bit of coral, which I hadn't pulled out, in the flower. Okay, so that should finish it up nicely. Bit of bright on the card. There we go. So I'll die cut all these out and have them on a card waiting for you to see tomorrow. So I hope you can join me again tomorrow and to share what I've finished. If not, you can always watch the replay. Okay, I'm nearly done, and then I'll grab my phone, say good morning to those on live, and read out some of your questions if you've got any. All right, that's done. Last thing, that blender. Let's see how we can go blending. So I want to blend a little bit in this area here and to remove a little bit of colour on his face. Let's see how that works. Then I will take a little bit off, and now I'm going to blend in a little bit over here to mix in those colours. That seems to work really well. Okay, we'll wait for that to dry. So it didn't take any of the, it has made a little bit lighter. Not quite, I think I'm going to have to do the whole body now because it looks really odd that I've got the face a different colour. I'll have to have a play around with this. I might even do him in the lighter colour. I'm not very happy with the dark colour. But anyway, there you go. And blend a little bit of this rock to take off some colour. I like the white. So I'll give it a little bit of time to have that colour taken off. But I don't think it's going to work on my Dino. There you go. All right, so there it is. Okay, my coloured images. He looks like he's got some sort of thing happening with him, so I might have to go and fix him up a little bit. But I will share with you the end results tomorrow. Let's have a look. Who have we got on this morning? Okay, Judy, good morning. You love the pens? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So, yeah, playing around with these pens, which have worked really, really well. And who else have we got on? Kayleen, good morning. And Elaine, good morning. You love to colour them in too? Oh, you love colouring in. I love colouring in too. It is very relaxing. It's a bit like fussy cutting, Elaine. I love fussy cutting, but not a lot of people do. So this was my first try colouring in with these markers. I have to admit that I haven't done much colouring in since I've moved to Stamping Up. But these are nice to work with. I'll have to get myself a few of the alcohol markers to compare. Jenny, good morning. You love colouring in, but you're not good at it. Oh, no. They say the more you do, the better you'll get. Look, I'm not very good at it either. So if you have a look at my images up close, the blue dinosaur looks like he's really got something wrong with him, so I'll have to go and fix him up. This green one came out way too dark. I'm happy with my rocks. I can see where the blender pen have taken off some of the colour. So the outcome's pretty good. I'll see what paper I've got with it. I just might fix that blue dinosaur and make him one colour because those light blues didn't quite work the way I wanted them. Okay, have a great day. Sorry, guys, my husband's just come through on loudspeaker, my room. So we can't like everything, Elaine, but yes. So I suppose your stamps have got a lot of dies that match. Thanks, guys. Have a fantastic day. Happy Valentine's Day once again. And I will catch you tomorrow morning. Bye for now.